Hey everyone, technical difficulties as usual. So I thought I was going to add a backdrop. That epic fail. It's okay, I tried. I had this room divider. I was like, maybe that could be a backdrop. But it doesn't really work right because it's behind my bed and it's creative measures. I tried. Um, I've been trying to create some content for you guys. Is that a lot of background noise? I can turn it off for now. I just didn't want it to get super hot. It is kind of quiet, so let's just try it for now, so I don't burn up and have to get impatient and get out of here. Okay. Since I haven't been able to create a lot of content, because if I just wait till I have boxes for you guys, you're not going to get a lot of content out of me. I'm not subscribed to every box that's out there. First off, I can't afford to. Would I love to? Absolutely. It'd be Christmas every day. But first off, I have entirely too many beauty products. I had to clear off my vanity to put my computer on it. My vanity, by the way, is not really a vanity. It's a old desk that I pushed up against the mirror and voila, a vanity. Yeah, I improvise a lot because, well, I'm poor. Poor people do, poor things. But I call it thinking outside the box and being creative. But that's my rationalization and I'm sticking to it. I wanted to come on here today because I've been running through some ideas in my mind for some content for you guys. And since I'm not an expert at anything, I'm realizing that I'm not an expert at skincare. I'm actually starting to find it rather confusing. There's a cord stick right here. I can't even put my feet. There are all these skin, and some people are saying you must have these products, and then there's other people saying, no, you don't need these products. I'm like, which is it? It's so contradictive, and I'm just so tired of contradictions in my life, honestly. I decided today to not do any makeup, well, besides some lipstick. One, because I want to show how skincare, I'm not saying my skin looks voila, amazing or anything, but I think I'm doing pretty good. For somebody who's 43, but I take care of my skin, and I wanted to show that it is okay to rock the skincare look. And the reason I want to show that it's important that it is important to be comfortable in your own skin. Once you're important in your own skin, beauty comes out in its own way. The radiance, the confidence, things like that. Sorry, it's like an eyesore on my bathrobe. So I'm not overly a confident person, and let me explain. There's confidence and there's arrogance. I have met some people who are like, I'm so confident, and I wonder how confident they really are. You know why? Because they always need to tell everybody how much better they are than everyone else. Oh, I got one of those little hangies. I have ADD. I'm easily distracted. It's like a squirrel moment over and over and over. So, where was I? Oh, another squirrel moment. Yeah. So the reason that I wanted to come on here because it is okay to be able to be comfortable in your own skin. You don't need 20 layers of makeup. You don't need the most bougie skincare products out there. Yeah, it's fun to have. Yeah, it makes you feel good. And I love my skincare. I love beauty products. It does make you feel good. But the simplest things that you would use around the house that just take care of your skin, And yes, there are, and I'll do another video on that later. I'm not gonna go into that in great depth today. Why is it my tooth always hurts when I come on these videos and I'm fine before? It's so annoying. And it makes my S's sound weird, like Cindy Brady, Cecil, by that Cecil. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, you don't have to have 20 layers of makeup to be beautiful. You don't have to have the best clothes to be beautiful. Beautiful does come from the inside out. And having a good self-esteem does not mean putting others down to get there. You don't have good self-esteem if you're doing that. Let's just face it. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. In fact, I know I'm not better than anyone else. I'm just be happy to be better than I was yesterday. Better than I was years ago. Because then that would show that I'm making progress in life. So, but taking care of yourself and taking care of your skin is one step. And I'm not saying you're not being vain and shallow by doing those things. Because I'm actually come to learn that it's just simply showing self-love. And in that whole process of showing self-love, some mindfulness comes out. My therapist, ex-therapist, she's no longer my therapist no more. Sad. She was a wonderful lady. Is a wonderful lady. She would mindfulness. I'm like, she just doesn't want to validate my feelings. Like, she doesn't want to hear what I have to say now. She's so on point with mindfulness. And it doesn't have to be this elaborate, meditate, be one with the trees. It doesn't have to be like that. The simplest things can help you practice mindfulness. And I've noticed that during my skincare routine, every day, I'm getting in my head and getting in tuned and relaxed. I'm relaxing. So almost every day at home is at home spa day. Because it's practicing mindfulness. For those of you who don't know what mindfulness is, I don't have a clear definition. I wish that my counselor was here so she could just chirp in and tell you, well, mindfulness is da-da-da. But this is my idea of what mindfulness is. So mindfulness is being present in the moment. Not worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. It's being present with yourself at that very moment in time. That's probably a very accurate description. I will look it up. I should have looked it up before, but I just thought I'd tell you my idea of mindfulness is. So mindfulness is definitely a very good tool to get present and to break out of that mode of dwelling on the past, which a lot of us do, or worrying about the future, which many of us do. Neither one of those things, guys, we can do anything about. So just being present in the moment. And I have noticed that since I have practiced this, I have become more in tune with who I am, more comfortable with who I am. Guys, a couple years ago, I'd never, ever done one of these. Like, the idea of me doing a YouTube video would have been just hysterical. Because I am I worry a lot what people think of me. I was worried. I felt like people would make fun of me. Like, who do you think you are coming on a YouTube channel and you're darn nobody. I am somebody. I'm me. And that's enough. Maybe that's not enough for some people. It sounds like a them problem, don't you think? I think it is. Because at the end of the day, are they doing anything for you? Are they paying your bills? Are they helping you with your children? Or, I mean, maybe they are, maybe they're not. But some people who do help you, they're going to hold it over your head tenfold. So are they really, I mean, is it 100% unconditional? I do have some friends that it's very unconditional. I want to shout out to my girl, Sarah. She's very unconditional. She's like, girl, I mean, you get pay me back when you can. And I might not pay her back for a year. She ain't even bringing it up. And I get her back some way, somehow. And we don't throw it in each other's face, what we do for each other. She's been one of the best friends that I have ever had. And I come on here and do a lot of unboxings and don't talk about my personal life much. But I lost my boyfriend a few months ago. Sorry, I'm about to tear up. That's why I don't have makeup on, too. He died of colon cancer. It was a very painful experience. But I'm coming through with it. I'm coming through it very well. I have my good days and I have my bad days. But I'm coming through it. I am. I also lost my therapist a few weeks ago, which was also hard because it was the timing while I'm dealing with grief. But yeah, I'm still doing well. I mean, and a lot of that is because I have been practicing mindfulness. And I'm not making a conscious effort going, I'm going to do mindfulness today, because that just seems sort of like forced and not really authentic. So I just started getting kind of into my skincare routines. And I noticed that while I'm doing that, I'm feeling very in tune because I'm taking that time and I'm focusing on me and I'm loving the results. My skin is healthy. I feel like I'm taking time to love me. So it's not just about the outward appearance. Not that doesn't hurt. I'm glad that that I can rock the no makeup look and feel comfortable about it. Not that you shouldn't be able to do that anyways, but taking care of your skin does help put your best face forward. And it's saying a little message saying, I know that I'm important enough to do this. Now, granted, I might get a little preoccupied. I'm going to quick turn my camera and show you. Oh, now that's not my vanity, guys. That's my, I don't know if you catch it or not. That is my everyday skincare routine. It's a little extensive, I admit. But when I fit it in, and it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel better about myself. And I've noticed that I've been a lot more leveled out. I fight mental illness and have practically my whole life. I can't remember. Oh, what is it? Me, my notes itching every time I do a video. Sorry, really annoying. No, I'm not on drugs. I just have a lot of allergies. I think something in one of my skincare, and I got to figure out which one makes my nose like tickle or itch or something. Plus, there's a lot of dust in here. I need a dust. But anyways, back on topic. There's a lot of things I use every day, and some of these are necessary, and some of them probably might not be. Never mind all that. I'm going to go through a few of them with you, but mostly my message for the day is that taking that time to say, hey, I'm worth it, is really pivotal in your mental health. And you are worth it. You are worth taking that extra. For me, it's 2 hours skincare regimen sometimes. But, and that's without makeup, but I'm applying masks and I put my mask on and I'm listening to my music and watching Deadly Women on Investigation Discovery, and I'm just chilling and taking time for me. And because I'm having transportation issues, so I'm not getting out of the house much. And you know what? I'm having fun at home, just chilling and rocking my mask and scaring the cat to death with my green face, looking like Baby Yoda. It's funny. Her face, her eyes. She's like, what is that? Um, that brings me joy. Am I sadistic? Maybe maybe So, they used to talk about these women that go to spas and these expensive spas to get away to treat themselves. Some of us can't afford that. But that doesn't mean that you can't have spa experiences just with the simplest things. So, I'm going to show you a few things that I'm using to give me my at-home spa experience. And I'd love a face steamer. Wouldn't that be great? But just getting in the shower or taking boiling water on your stove and putting a towel over it and some eucalyptus, same effect. You don't have to have bougie stuff to have a bougie moment, Like, I have caviar taste on a fish stick budget. That's the best way to put it. And you know what? That's okay. Because I could still make it work. You can. It's just taking the time and putting the energy forth to say, I'm worth it. I'm worth making my skin feel good. And when you put that image out in the world, I'm worth it, people will start treating you accordingly. And if they don't, because they're haters or whatever reason, doesn't matter. Bye, Felicia. Just saying. Now, I wish I could say I'm 100% that way, but I'm getting there. I'm at the end of the day. If I'm happy with me, that is what matters. And if I'm not happy with me, then I need to make adjustments to become happier with me. Not, oh, woe me, and feel sorry for myself. But just make those changes. Make positive changes. And that alone will make you feel better about yourself. Well, that's my, sermon on mindfulness. I'm not a therapist. And I'm not going to pretend to be a therapist because I'm not. And I would be wrong to come on here and to pretend like I was, so I don't have all that information that they do on mindfulness. But I do know what works for me. And that's something that has worked for me. So let's talk about some of the things that I use, which I've showed you. Girl, that ain't even a beginning to touch on. I have more stuff that I use on a daily basis, but I couldn't find it all because it's all strung all over the house. They say that the smartest people are the ones who cuss the most, and the people who are messy. I must be a freaking genius. I'm so messy. I try to get organized, but I give. It's just, I try. I'll stay organized till I can't find that thing. I will lose more things getting organized. So frustrating. Anyways, typically, my skincare routine starts with a double cleanse. I only have one of my cleansers. This is an oil-based one. And when I do that, I take the time to use this. This is the PMD Clean. I got it out of a FabFitFun box. Believe it or not, this thing retails at $90. If I had to be on my own, I would have never purchased this. They have these little $5 ones at dollar store that I've had that to me work almost as good. And they have 3 different kinds of head things that you could adjust. But I got it in a FabFitFun box. So, hey, I use it. I'm not even something I probably would have chose. I probably would have chosen something else silly like a picnic blanket. But that's what I got. And honestly, I'm glad. It does definitely feel nice. And I'm learning that draining your lymphatic system helps with your face and your overall health, really. So I do take 5-10 minutes to use this cleanse, but sometimes if I can't find this, I'm just throwing on my cleanser, rinsing, getting off the makeup, because makeup will clog your pores and your skin. So sometimes I just want to rock a makeup-free day. I'm doing my lip scents on today. If you're curious what color I'm wearing, it is Lexi Berry. Isn't it pretty? But anyways, I start off with my cleanser. And then I've been very big into K-Beauty. So I've been doing what you call the 7-layer method of moisturizing, which is front loading your moisturization prior to doing your other skincare and then moisturizing again at the end. And I have noticed a dewy complexion. It has definitely helped my complexion and my makeup look a lot better when I do apply it. And I do that between this and this because I do not own a toner currently. And I've survived 47 years without a toner. I would like to get a toner, but right now I'm kind of financially. And I rotate between 3 or 4 of these mists. They're facial mists. I love them. I'll splash it on there, and I do this bit. I've already did that, so I already did my skincare for the day. And I've been using this as a toner because it's actually a rapid recovery after sun gel enriched with soothing aloe and niacinamide. Well, the niacinamide is a very, very good ingredient from what I'm understanding. I can't tell you what it is really. I just know it's good for you, evidently. So I have been doing that as my toner because you don't want an alcohol-based toner. It actually will make your skin worse. So I have been using this as my toner. And it's been doing really this and alternating with mists because I am applying 7 layers of moisture to my skin prior to my other skincare regimen. K-Beauty is a mindset, I believe. I believe that it's taking the time to moisturize, doing a double cleanse in the morning, one to wipe off your makeup, like to melt the makeup, and then the other to remove any excess debris or makeup that's on your face. And it's also using front loading your moisturization. It's staying very, very moisturized. And that is the key to keeping your skin healthy and happy. And you want your skin to be, this I learned off of another YouTube, but you want it to feel like spongy. It plumps out your skin, and I definitely feel like I'm moisturized. Sometimes I wonder if I overdo it. And you can almost get away with not even wearing any makeup after that. Some of that will bring out its natural glow just doing that. Now, I do have a little bit of extra glow going on with this illuminator. Other than that, I have no makeup on besides this and my lip sets. And I'm probably going to keep it that way. I feel comfortable that I don't have to have all that cakey. And that way, when I want to go, if I want to go in later while I'm at work and do a little extra night skincare in the bathroom, I can. Because I always feel like I can't do that when I have all that makeup on because it will obviously mess up my makeup. And I'm going to work a midnight shift, so sometimes though it's just nice to put on a little extra makeup, and I like to play with my new palettes and stuff that I get for my subscription boxes. But it's not necessary every day to wear all that stuff, and when you're older, it's probably better for your skin not to. But I do like my lip gloss. But now we're back to where I have to wear masks all the time, so I don't get to rock the lipstick look like I would like to. Makes me mad. So this is my chance to get to rock my lipstick. It's coming on here into my videos. Yeah, I did my video just so I could wear lipstick. No, I'm kidding. Okay, but anyways, I go on. If I ever just start going off on a tangent, you could bring it back, girl. Bring it back. Bring it back. I might bring it back and I might go off on another tangent. Who knows? But you try. Or, you just let me go off and ramble for. I notice that my videos are getting to be like hour long. I'm like, oh my God, You need to stop rambling so much, as I'm doing right now. Anyways, as I was okay, so we were at 7-layer moisturization. After your 7-layer of moisturization, you want to apply your serums. I apply my serums usually with a jade roller, but sometimes I just don't have time for that, so I just apply them. I've used these. I use several serums right now. I need to probably just rotate them out. But the thing of it is once you open up one of these serums, they unstabilize really quickly and they're gonna go bad. So just you open it, it's time to use them. Use them up because they will not as quick in these darker bottles or like these. But I'm not sure about these honestly. These red bottles. But in these darker bottles, I think they will preserve a little longer. Keep them out of the sun. I know that some people are buying these little mini fridges to keep their serums in and keeping them out of the sun, and that will preserve them longer. I don't have a mini fridge, and I don't want to keep them in my fridge because I don't ever reach for them then. I want to keep them by my bedside, so I keep them on my vanity. So, but I do go in with my serums. This is from Earth Harbor, and it's sort of an anti-pollutant. It's a greasy one sometimes, but once it sets up, see, I was calling it a face oil, and that's where I was wrong. It is a serum. I mean, it just feels greasy when you put it on initially, but once you let it set up, your skin will drink it up, and it'll be fine. You just wait in between that and moisturizing, and your skin won't feel too bad. You should take 5-minute breaks in between each thing. I think it's why it takes so long to do skincare regimens that it does take. Which I don't know to find out what is making my skin itch, like my nose and my allergies. And I don't hope it's not one of these products. Because I haven't had any allergic reactions except for to this illuminator one time, and I just because I think I heavily applied it. After that, I've had no. But my nose is always itching after I do my skincare, like right through here. So I don't know what it is, and I'm just hoping it's not one of my serums or something, because I will have to discontinue it. And that is another thing: don't introduce too many skincare products at once, because if you don't do a skin patch test, you're not going to know what you're allergic to. So you're going to have to eliminate all of it and start from square one. So you got to be mindful of that when you do your skincare products. Um, After you apply your serums and it sets up, then you go in with your moisturizers. My favorite moisturizer so far, and I alternate between night and day and lighter and heavier. And one's an exfoliating moisturizer. So I don't know if it's safe to use every day, but I have 2 Kate Somerville lotions that they're awesome. They make my skin feel amazing. I would never even heard of this Kate Somerville prior to getting subscription boxes, but her lotions are high end. Or all her beauty products are. So I would have never known. I'm more of an oil of Olay. I thought that was high end for the longest time, but these are amazing moisturizers, and if I had the money to invest in more of her stuff, I certainly would, because it does make your skin, and especially this exfoliate, it brings out a natural shine to your face that you it's exfoliate glow, and I do feel like I'm glowing from inside out with it. It just makes my skin feel ready. But I hope I'm not allergic. Something is making my nose itch, driving me crazy. And I always want to have to come on and do these videos. Like, what is that? It's so annoying. Maybe it's my bedroom because I'm in my bedroom and it's dustier in here. But at any rate, and then after, now I've been learning that there are 3 types of moisturizers. There is, now, if I get it wrong, I'm sorry. There is humectant, emollient, and occlusive. Occlusive is your like petroleum based items. And you don't want to use those through the day too much because I think they make you greasy. I mean, petroleum, shea butter, things like that. Your emollient, I believe, are like kind of like these, or anything that has dimisicone and I'm not gonna go deep into that until I do a little more research because I don't like to sound like an idiot. Then there is your humectant, and I'm not entirely sure what those are. Maybe they're sheet masks and stuff like that, and your spritzes. I'm just guessing. I remember hearing about them, and I can't remember them all based, but I didn't come out here to talk about that anyway, so we'll move on from that. But I do know that you want to use your thickest creams at night and your thinner ones through the day. It makes you more comfortable if you don't want to rock the thick lotions. So at night, I will go in with my retinol lotion because retinol will make you photosensitive. So you do not want to use, unless it specifically says safe for the day, you do not want to use retinol, especially if you don't have a sunscreen on through the day. So, because it is, it doesn't make you sensitive to the sun. A couple items that I also like to use outside of my serums, my toners, my face cleansers, and things like that. This is one that has been my staple for years. This is Australian Gold Forever After. I used this a lot after I would tan. I felt like this was sufficient enough. I would tan, but we all think like that in our 20s. Oh, well, at least I'm using a 24-hour moisturizer. But the smell of this is amazing, and it does really, really good for your skin. And it says triple action anti-wrinkle informing formula. Now, I'm not sure if it has a retinol. I know it has a lot of botanicals. Hemp seed extract, and a body contouring blend. I don't know how much of all that is accurate, but it does make my skin feel good. And I've been using it for years, and the smell makes you feel like you're on a cloud hanging out the unicorns. Like this smells that amazing. I love it. Another favorite of mine is I just realized is the sleeping mask. I never sleep with it, but I will hold it cold on my eyes for a few minutes. And when I have tired eyes, I notice it will help. Another everyday thing I try to use is these skin patches, eye patches, which up until this like subscription boxes, I never really even. I did use an eye cream, but I didn't use eye patches. I did learn from YouTube channels that eye creams are not necessary. You could use your everyday lotion moisturizer for an eye cream. It's just a way for cosmetic companies to cash in on you. Any moisturizer will suffice. You might need to go heavier on it. But those eye creams, those are expensive. And really, there is no difference between them and your everyday moisturizer. So I'm even watching dermatologists say this. You don't need an eye cream. Any moisturizer, your serums go in heavy with your retinol serums for your eye cream. One other of my everyday go-to is my lip oils. I also have lip butters. This exfoliates your lips and makes them feel so much better. It just feels good. I love that feeling of lip oil on my lip when I'm not wearing a balm or a chapstick or a lipstick. I don't put this on top of my lipstick because it is oil based and it will remove my lipstick like that. Just boom, gone. So because Lip Sense and any other color stay lipstick will remove it. But before that or any time throughout the day when I feel it, and it does give a nice glossy appearance. And then after I apply my moisturizers, I love to go in and just throughout the evening and just do a little quick. Even if I do have makeup on, because it does kind of work as a setting spray. Mostly, usually, if you spray it far enough away, it won't mess up your makeup too bad if it's already set. It'll be fine. Maybe your wings. I noticed it with my wings, but oh well. Like by then, you don't care at that point. I've already been 8 hours into my shift, and my wings don't look good at that point. I'm like, look, I just want to go home, go to bed. I don't care anymore. So that's just a few of my makeup daily regimen products. But I just wanted to come on here and do a little bit of a different kind of video saying that it's okay to just take time for you and to feel beautiful. But to feel beautiful, feel beautiful from the inside out. Take that time and practice mindfulness, and you will feel a difference in your everyday mental health. And I really have in just the last few months, just taking that time, just say, girl, you're worth it. Just take some time to for your skin and pamper yourself. Basically, just what I'm saying. It's okay to pamper yourself. And you don't have to do that by buying yourself big old boxes of chocolate, which that's probably not the way to pamper yourself, or roses or expensive things. It's just taking that time to put that effort into yourself. And it's not being vain, it's just showing self love. So I challenge you to show some self love today. If you like my channel and unboxings and a little outside the box thinking sometimes, then click and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until next time, take care.